Hello again, Patriots. Once again, another anti-gunner's in trouble. This time it's Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, while on a set filming a studio film out in California, I'm going to assume, somehow accidentally fired a prop gun twice and killed the cinematographer Helena Hutchinson, and he shot his director, who's now recovering from a gun wound. Now, the way this usually works, there are usually people out there, gun experts, prop masters, they say from Union 44, which does all that stuff out there, on handling the prop guns, the blank ammunition they're supposed to use. Now, we're hearing rumblings of there was none of this out there. So were they doing this on their own? Did they hire privately one guy to do this? If so, how on earth did real ammunition get in? And if real ammunition got in, obviously real guns were there. Why were real guns there? They're saying right now, we can only go speculate, that the gun Baldwin used was his own. We don't know yet. But it'd be typical of an anti-gunner like him to own a gun while he tells the rest of us we can't. Regardless, the Sheriff's Department is investigating right now. One is dead, one is recovering. They say Alec Baldwin is distraught. I don't know. Part of me says, you know what, all the trash he's talked about, Second Amendment people, I don't feel a bit sorry for him. Then there's the other half that says, or the other third that says, you know, he just killed someone, supposedly accidentally. And shot another one. He has to be feeling miserable. And then there's the other third of me that says, let's just wait and see for the investigation. Because you gotta ask, how do you accidentally fire a prop gun twice? I mean, you fire two supposedly blanks at two different people. Rule one of owning a firearm is always treat the gun like it's loaded. Number two is don't point anything you don't intend to shoot. So he broke two major rules there. And being that Hollywood people go through gun training, I mean, to do a lot of these films, go see Keanu Reeves and his gun training. He's amazing. Oh. You have to wonder, how did real ammunition get there? And what were real guns doing there? Was it Alec Baldwin's gun? You gotta wait and see. I'll have a link below. Check it out for yourself. And meanwhile, here in New York, Kathy Hochul, the she-devil government, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be governor very long in the state. I mean, considering that this thing with Cuomo's not done yet with the nursing home scandal, and considering she was his lieutenant governor, she's also covering up for him right now. So on that note alone, she's going to be in trouble. And the fact that Bill de Blasio is probably going to run for governor for the Democratic primary, and being that Cuomo and de Blasio never got along, didn't like each other, I'm sure he would love nothing more to knock off Kathy Hochul. And the fact that Attorney General Letitia James also is probably going to throw a hat in the ring, and you know she hates Bill de Blasio. When she was a public advocate of New York City while he was mayor, she tried to undercut him a few times, and you know, good old Bill said, "You need to back off right now. This is my territory." I mean, no, she doesn't like that very much. Yeah, and the fact also that Letitia James is also the one that busted Cuomo, and since Hochul's under Cuomo, I'm sure Letitia James would love nothing more to take both of them out. So, as I told you after the election of last year, the Democrats were going to start eating each other, and right now they are beginning to eat each other. Anyway, let's go on to this food for taking one for the team. They now are trying to do with incarcerated individuals now in New York State. Anthony Annucci, the acting commissioner of the Department of Corrections and Supervisions, has announced that they're going to offer food incentives for inmates to take one for the good of humanity. Apparently, I guess they didn't have many inmates as they wanted to take the vaccine last year. So now we're going to start all over again, this time with a different group of people, this time with the incarcerated, and say, hey, you know, how about, you know, you take one for the team for the humanity, and we'll give you Pizza Hut, McDonald's, and a roast beef dinner for Christmas. I don't know. because you know this is not going to stop just in New York. It's going to go down to New York City. It's going to go down to county jails in blue areas. It's going to spread to other states. It's going to go to the federal penitentiary system, as well as the military prison system. And let's just say Joe Biden doesn't like the way the numbers are going out. And he says, you know what? We'll give him 4 weekends of free McDonald's and Pizza Hut, and give him buffalo wings and a big screen TV for the Super Bowl if they take one for the good of humanity. What if they still refuse? What's next? Are we going to have the doctors and nurses, what's left of them, who haven't quit, to try to coerce these guys to take one for the team? And if that doesn't work, do they get coerced like federal and state civil servants have? You know, hey, listen, you know, I see you're going home on parole soon. Well, if you want to go home on parole, you may want to take one for the team here and do the right thing for humanity. Or if you're on parole or probation already, they may say, hey, new part of your parole and probation, this is going to be illegal, of course, you need to take one for the team, sign right here. Well, I don't want to take one. Well, you better, otherwise you're going back to the slammer. Well, I'm not going to sign. Well, that's an admission of violation of parole probation. Now you're going back to slammer anyway. Are we going to go down this road with these guys? Because if you're going to try to coerce something like this on a bunch of people who have lost everything or have nothing to lose, this may get ugly real fast. Or are we going to hold these guys down with correctional staff and force a shot on them? Because, listen, if you're saying right now, why is this guy advocating for inmates' rights? I'm not. But right is still right, wrong is still wrong. We still have a federal U.S. Constitution, and we still have state constitutions. It's bad enough that we're ripping babies out of the womb. It's bad enough we've had 5 governors kill innocent people in nursing homes. And it's bad enough that we see them try to blackmail, coerce civil servants and other private workers into taking one for the team. It hasn't worked well at Southwest. We saw 750 employees 2 days ago walk out of General Electric in Ohio. So how far does this go? Will they go as far as starting multiple riots and penitentiaries across the United States if Joe Biden gets his way? If so, you're short-staffed as it is. What are you going to do when something does break out in one of these places or two of these places? You don't have enough FBI agents and U.S. Marshals to help the Bureau of Federal Prisons. And now you're going to ask outside agencies who are also short because of this whole ridiculous taking one for the team thing to go there and help you out. Paramedics, firefighters, police agencies. It's a heck of a way to cause chaos around the country, if you ask me. And if you ask me, I think that's what they're hoping right now. Their time is short, I'm telling you right now. Kathy Hochul, time is very short as governor. She's already announced she's going to run for governor. She's the first to run, but you know she's going to have competition. I'm telling you right now, De Blasio is going to try to run, and so is Letitia James, and those three do not like each other. It's going to get very ugly. But anyway, keep your eyes open. Things are getting really, really weird around the country. Anyway, keep the country in prayer. God bless you all. Jesus Christ is still King, and we will talk to you later.